exciting debut of one of the sport's most exciting and coming stars. His 2:01:25 victory in London in April is the fastest time in the world this year and the second fastest marathon of all time. Chicago will be just his third marathon and his U.S. debut, Kelvin Kiptum. He's one of the most decorated American men in distance running history. In the marathon distance alone, he's a two-time national champion and a two-time Olympian, including a bronze medal from the 2016 Rio Games. He's the 2017 Bank of America Chicago champion, Galen Rupp. And this is Seifu Tura. He's the 2021 Bank of America Chicago Marathon champion and last year's runner-up. This year, he was fifth in the TCS London Marathon. Seifu Tura and Galen. He made his marathon debut here last year, narrowly missing the American debut record. He's still the fastest American man in the distance in 2022, Mantz. He's making his marathon debut after twice winning the Pittsburgh Half Marathon and NCAA champion at Iowa State, Wesley Kiptoo. And he's the three-time Chicago Marathon champion and last year's runner-up. Last month he was second in the Berlin Marathon, Romanchuk. You guys can take a seat. Daniel, you probably get this a lot, but it's you and Marcel in pretty much every race. At least in the Abbott World Marathon Majors series over the last couple of years. What kind of race do you need to have the advantage over Marcel?
I think all of the races are usually quite fast-paced, and so really just have to constantly be paying attention to anything that could be going on, because the race dynamics can really change entirely in a matter of seconds.
Marcel talked about how strong of a sprinter you are. Are you hoping it comes down to a sprint finish on Sunday?
It's a couple times it's happened before, and we'll see.
Wesley, another Wesley Career. He's a man you consider a mentor. What has he told you about this course, and is he going to be watching you on Sunday?
Yes, he's here watching me on Sunday, and I'm so excited, and he has been a mentor for me. And when I started training, I wanted to run like him because he did a marathon, and I wanted to follow his footsteps.
Where is he going to be on Sunday?
He's going to be at the finish line waiting for me to win.
And is he giving you any tips on this course?
Yes, but
You're not going to share them?
Yeah, sure.
Connor, no American man has run the Olympic standard in 2:08:10 yet in 2023. You've got the closest time of anybody in this field. Is that time on your mind going into Sunday's race?
It's on my mind, but really my focus is on my process goals and trying to, make sure I just run my own race. I think it's going to happen if I do that, though.
2:08:16 last year, your debut marathon. What did you learn in that race?
Well, learn a ton. Be here all day if I keep talking about it, but I'll give a little insight. I think I learned just how grueling the marathon can be, but also how fast those first few miles go and how good you can actually feel early on in the race. There was just a lot of those miles in the race that I just expected to feel really slow and take a long time, but then I got to when I was at 9 or 10 miles, I learned that it felt like the snap of a finger. So those first few miles really just go quick.
Galen, you haven't raced much since last summer's World Championship Marathon in Eugene. What is your fitness like coming into this race, and how do you feel compared to when you were here in 2017 and when you won in 2019 when you were runner-up to Seifu?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's been a rough couple of years for me, but my health is good. I really, after I ran the New York Marathon last fall and wasn't able to finish there, Mike and I really had to take a long look at everything that I was doing, and first and foremost, he really told me, was like, we got to get healthy first, and so we spent a ton of time, just working on a lot of things. Definitely had a lot to clean up with my mechanics, and we spent a lot of time just keeping my mileage down and really getting healthy first and foremost. So it has been a while. I'm really excited to be back out here. I've been training in Flagstaff with him, and it's been going really well. So above all else, I really just want to have a real solid race here. I think that things are going well, but cautiously, I'm really optimistic.
Seifu, you were with Kelvin through the halfway point in the London Marathon. How has racing with him at that pace prepared you for this weekend?
Okay. At London, I have a good shape at that time, but the weather should be challenging me because of the rain at the London. But now I prepare to good training with my coach. I work hard, so I'm ready to fight with other athletes and Kiptum also.
Kelvin, you said about a month ago that you're not aiming for the world record, you're just shooting for Dennis Kimetto's course record of 2:03:45. He turns 10 this year. Given the conditions that we're going to see, given the field, given the training in your last couple of weeks, has that plan changed at all?
No, my plan does not change at all. I think on Sunday, if the weather is good, I will go under the current course record.
What would it mean to break that course record here? Dennis Kimetto did it 10 years ago. It would cement your name in the history books early on at the Chicago Marathon. What would that mean to you?
Yes, it will mean a lot to me to run under the course record.
And talk about this competition. You've run with Seifu before. What are you looking forward to with this field?
I think the field is very strong. We shall help each other through the race.
Daniel Romanchuk, Wesley Kiptoo, Mantz, Galen Rupp, Tura, and Kelvin Kiptum, some of the top contenders in the men's race on Sunday.